Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to today's collective love quotes. I hope this message finds you in peace and joy. I'm so grateful to have you here, and I'm truly excited to dive into the beauty of love through these heartfelt words. For there is no friend like a sister in calm or stormy weather, to cheer one on the tedious way, to fetch one if one goes astray, to lift one if one totters down, to strengthen whilst one stands. The language of love letters is the same as suicide notes. Watch carefully, magic that occurs when you give a person uno conforto, just be themselves. The more you are motivated by love, the more fearless and free your action will be. When forever becomes a place, ... When forever ceases to be just a word, when it ceases to be just a measurement of time, but instead becomes a place where soulmates can dance to the song in their hearts. That is a reflection of true love. The most difficult aspect of moving on is accepting that the other person already did. Falling in love in a Christian way is to say, I am excited about your future, and I want to be part of getting you there. I'm signing up for the journey with you. Would you sign up for the journey to my true self with me? It's going to be hard, but I want to get there. Love as thou wilt. On the surface, I was calm, in secret, without really admitting it. I was waiting for something, her return. How could I have been waiting for that? We all know that we are material creatures, subject to the laws of physiology and physics, and not even the power of all our feelings combined can defeat those laws. All we can do is detest them. The age-old faith of lovers and poets in the power of love, stronger than death, that Finis Vita said, non amaris, is a lie, useless and not even funny. So must one be resigned to being a clock that measures the passage of time, now out of order, now repaired, and whose mechanism generates despair and love as soon as its maker sets it going. Are we to grow used to the idea that every man relives ancient torments, which are all the more profound because they grow comic with repetition? That human existence should repeat itself well and good, but that it should repeat itself like a hackneyed tune, or a record a drunkard keeps playing as he feeds coins into the jukebox. ... Must I go on living here then? Among the objects we both had touched, in the air she had breathed, in the name of what? In the hope of her return. I hoped for nothing, and yet I lived in expectation. Since she had gone, that was all that remained. I did not know what achievements, what mockery even, what tortures still awaited me. I knew nothing, and I persisted in the faith that the time of cruel miracles was not past. Almost all the time you tell yourself you're loving somebody when you're just using them. This only looks like love. You do care a little for me, I know, ... but nothing to speak of. And you don't love me. I was yours once till death if you'd cared to keep me, but I'm someone else's now. And he's mine in a way that shocks you. But why don't you stop being shocked and attend to your own happiness? I've no more business to marry Edgar Linton than I have to be in heaven, and if the wicked man in there had not brought Heathcliff so low, I shouldn't have thought of it. It would degrade me to marry Heathcliff now, so he shall never know how I love him, and that not because he's handsome Nelly, but because he's more myself than I am. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same, and Linton's is as different as a moonbeam from lightning or frost from fire. Loving someone always requires you to not love others. Bringing her eyes down again, Catherine found herself gawking at Jake's perfectly formed, muscular chest and stomach. She felt her cheeks flush when he noticed that his towel was still parted, showing off a very lean, muscular leg. A first child is your own best foot forward, and how you do cheer those little feet as they strike out. You examine every turn of flesh for precocity and crow it to the world. But the last one, the baby who trails her scent like a flag of surrender through your life when there will be no more coming after. Oh, that S-love by a different name. You can't, and swayest heart of every single hearer, with deepest power in simple ways. You'll sit forever, gluing things together, cooking up a stew from others' scraps, blowing on a miserable fire made from your heap of dying ash. Let apes and children praise your art, if they're admirations to your taste, but you'll never speak from heart to heart, unless it rises up from your heart's space. I mean, I hope you're happy, but the sky is still the sky without you, and I'm not surprised by that anymore. Please, touch me, I pray. I haven't had that one great love, which is good. I don't want that to be in the past. I want it to be in the future. I don't want to be your first, Fallon. I want to be your last. And we all know love is a glass which makes even a monster appear fascinating. Love comes with a knife, not some shy question, and not with fears for its reputation. Find the things that matter, and hold on to them, and fight for them, and refuse to let them go. Isn't hate merely the result of wounded love? He tells me to pick the music. I'm not sure if he knows that handing me his iPod is like handing me the window to his soul. There's something about a place you've been with someone you love. It takes on a meaning in your mind. It becomes more than a place. It becomes a distillation of what you felt for each other. The moments you spend in a place with someone, they become part of its bricks and mortar, part of its soul. I was his exception, and as much as I had tried to fight my feelings, he was mine. Jace broke off the kiss and stepped back with an exhale. Before Clary could say anything, a chorus of sarcastic applause broke out from the nearby hill. Simon, Isabel, and Alec waved at them. Jace bowed while Clary stepped back slightly sheepishly, hooking her thumbs into the belt of her jeans. Jace sighed. Shall we join our annoying voyeuristic friends? Unfortunately, that's the only kind of friends we have.